Numbers chapter 23. And Balaam said to Balak, "Build me here 7 altars, and prepare me here 7 oxen and 7 rams." And Balak did as Balaam had spoken. And Balak and Balaam offered on every altar a bullock and a ram. And Balaam said to Balak, "Stand by your burnt offering, and I will go. Perhaps the Lord will come to meet me, and whatsoever he shows me, I will tell you." And he went to a high place, and God met Balaam. And he said to him, "I have prepared 7 altars, and I have offered upon every altar a bullock and a ram." And the Lord put a word in Balaam's mouth and said, "Return to Balak, and thus you shall speak." And he returned to him, and lo, he stood by his burnt sacrifice, he and all the princes of Moab. And he took up his parable and said, "Balak, the king of Moab, has brought me from Aram out of the mountains of the east, saying, 'Come, curse me, Jacob, and come, defy Israel.' How shall I curse whom God has not cursed? Or how shall I defy whom the Lord has not defied? For from the top of the rocks I see him, and from the hills I behold him. Lo, the people shall dwell alone, and shall not be reckoned among the nations. Who can count the dust of Jacob, and the number of the 4th part of Israel? Let me die the death of the righteous, and let my last end be like his." And Balak said to Balaam, "What have you done to me? I took you to curse my enemies, and behold, you have blessed them altogether." And he answered and said, "Must I not take heed to speak that which the Lord has put in my mouth?" And Balak said to him, "Come, I pray you, with me to another place from where you may see them. You shall see but the utmost part of them, and shall not see them all. And curse me them from there farthest." And he brought him into the field of Zophim to the top of Pisgah, and built 7 altars, and offered a bullock and a ram on every altar. And he said to Balak, "Stand here by your burnt offering, while I meet the Lord yonder." And the Lord met Balaam, and put a word in his mouth, and said, "Go again to Balak, and say thus." And when he came to him, behold, he stood by his burnt offering, and the princes of Moab with him. And Balak said to him, "What has the Lord spoken?" And he took up his parable and said, "Rise up, Balak, and hear. Hearken to me, you son of Zippor. God is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. Has he said, and shall he not do it? Or has he spoken, and shall he not make it good? Behold, I have received commandment to bless, and he has blessed, and I cannot reverse it. He has not beheld iniquity in Jacob, neither has he seen perverseness in Israel. The Lord his God is with him, and the shout of a king is among them. God brought them out of Egypt. He has, as it were, the strength of a unicorn. Surely there is no enchantment against Joab, neither is there any division against Israel. According to this time it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what has God wrought? Behold, the people shall rise up as a great lion, and lift up himself as a young lion. He shall not lie down until he eat of the prey, and drink the blood of the slain." And Balak said to Balaam, "Neither curse them at all, nor bless them at all." But Balaam answered and said to Balak, "Told not I you, saying, all that the Lord speaks, that I must do?" And Balak said to Balaam, "Come, I pray you, I will bring you to another place. Perhaps it will please God that you may curse me them from there." And Balak brought Balaam to the top of Peor, that looks toward Jeshimon. And Balaam said to Balak, "Build me here 7 altars, prepare me here 7 bullocks and 7 rams." And Balak did as Balaam had said, and offered a bullock and a ram on every altar.